yeah, for a while, people have been figuring out the whole section where where there was a siren, and I said there was going to be another, something was coming, and then there was another siren. That got to the whole world for a while. Because most people have seen fire stations. Most people sit by fire stations or where emergencies cars come out. So a lot of people around the world understood that you can't predict when an emergency vehicle is going to drive by, much less back to back be in an area, because you knew the first one was coming and then the second one's coming. Right there, the world was overwhelmed with the fact that a real God is claiming to have been murdered and more and is in this country. And the end of the world, or the book of Revelations, probably is very, very real. And that's what everybody's in. But I guess the United States didn't really think anybody was putting it together that I knew who I was going to pick up was literally right around the corner. And literally from that park in Coachella or whatever. And that Coachella Park is just right off that grapefruit or whatever street. It's that street that's Indio Boulevard or something, and it goes into like grapefruit or something. It's that street. And there's a check cashing. There's a Dollar Tree, those people that were talking to me. And, now that I think about it, even the Dollar Tree people were remembering that the girl at the check cashing was right around the corner. And I knew she was right around the corner before I ever even got the job, before I got the Lyft ride. I was saying she's just around the corner. And then all of a sudden who I picked up was just around the corner. But how could I have known when I hadn't gotten the ride yet? So, that's the reality, is that people around the world are realizing they have surpassed the book of Revelations and this stuff's real. I'm just in shock that good government would ever call themselves good. And their idea to solve this would be to take me down like I was the bad guy, when I was just the God that came down here to care about things and ended up getting killed and more and worse. And I'm just the God that says I'm a dead God that came here to bring wealth and treasure and good things, while I won at the reality of the fight against my enemies once and for all. So I came to earth to be welcomed, worshipped, and watch them have nice things while I just fight my spiritual demon, devil, evil god enemies. And instead I got murdered and worse, and they all joined in to what demons, devils, and evil god enemies wanted to do to me. Yeah, but even though the United States joined in everything against me, that's not my fault. So why are they coming against me to hurt me? And their answer is to destroy me. The more I hash out everything, I'm just a God. I came here to win against all things once and for all, for a greater tomorrow, for all good things worthy to live on. And somehow this means destroy me. A dead God they've already murdered and worse. Oh my gosh. I guess if we were in a moment of time and life and space where people from the cemetery could live on earth again, I'd be very afraid about where they might be headed and what people would try to maybe do to them. When you'd abuse the death, when you'd abuse death in general, you'd have to be so terrified they're capable of anything. They became way out there probably with the bad United States. That's what happens when you get unsensitive to things you should be sensitive to. Or you become too callous and bad. My gosh.